Your voice matters.
Game day with a taste of Louisiana. Game day with a taste of Louisiana.
Boss Cowboys Sports.
Walk-ons.
Where your voice matters.
Your voice matters.
Boss Cowboys Sports.
Live at Walk-Ons.
Where your voice matters. Boss Cowboys.
Your voice matters.
Live at Walk-Ons.
Game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons.
Boss Cowboys.
The OC.
Your voice matters. Boss Cowboy Sports.
Live at Walk-Ons.
Where your voice matters. Your voice matters.
Game day with a taste of Louisiana. Game day with a taste of Louisiana.
Boss Cowboys Sports.
Walk-ons.
Where your voice matters.
Your voice matters.
Boss Cowboys Sports.
Live at Walk-Ons.
Where your voice matters. Boss Cowboys.
Your voice matters.
Live at Walk-Ons.
Game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons.
Boss Cowboys.
The OC.
Your voice matters.
Ball out. Ball out. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Ball out. Bow. Ball out. Bow. All we do is bow. Ball out. Bow, bow, bow. Ball out. Ball out. Ball out. Me and my hitters go all out. Ball out. Ball out. We about to take them all out. Ball out. Ball out.
Yes,
Me and my hitters
indeed.
go all out. Me and my hitters go all out. We about to take them all out.
special guests.
Ball out. Ball out. Me and my
I
hitters
can't
go all
wait
out.
until they see
Ball out.
this.
Ball out. We about to
I'm so
take them all
excited
out.
to see
Ball
this.
out.
A nice treat for you.
Oh, nice
Me
treat.
and my hitters go all
I have
out.
no idea what's
We about to
coming.
take them all out. Dropping by the mall out. Come
Just
to
say
the
the
mill and
name.
y'all rock. Show them what it's all about.
Charlie.
He called out. Fall out. Fall
Charlie.
out. Me and my clique won't fall out. Me and my chick won't fall out. We minding our business, keep y'all out.
This is the
Break up.
best introduction
Get up quick,
ever.
then we hit it till it's all out. I hate my job, I'ma call out. Boss, I'ma
Make sure y'all
call out.
share
I'm
now.
a recruiter, a high percentage shooter.
We got
Gotta
some
keep
good
rifles
stuff
and
coming for the
Some people
season.
just trifling and losers.
We're
Watch
gonna
my
debut
jackets,
just
they
a
might
little
be
bit of it.
I can put
But believe me, it's gonna get
Hey,
heavier and heavier
My hitters
and
be tougher than
heavier.
leather. Can't nobody do it
Boss
better.
Cowboy Sports.
Block 9 with the
Do
F
not
end.
forget to
Step
like,
in with
share,
my
and
best
subscribe.
friends. Best friends
Comment,
with the West End.
turn
If
on
you
your bell
miss, still
notifications
catch 10.
icons
Ball out.
so that
Ball
you can
out.
get the latest and greatest
Stall
in
out.
Cowboy sports
Put
and
it up
news.
outside the y'all house.
Yes,
Empty
indeed.
till we all out. I got the juice and I'm crazy. When you
Because
not a killer, don't say. Hit squad ain't
we're
nothing
live
to play
today.
with. Undertaker and a grave dig. Best man
doing
like
this a lot.
Diggs. When you in the paint, gotta play big.
We advertise like that.
Cavemen. Went from
And we
good
gonna keep
fellas to
doing
made
that.
men. Ball out. Ball out. Me and my hitters go all out.
Yes, indeed. And I see y'all. My boy say salute, family. Tyrone Church. What's up, baby?
Salute.
Me and my hitters go all out.
And Wendell, we see. Say what's up, everyone. KMT, I see you, my brother.
Ball out. Me and my hitters go all out. Me and my hitters go all out. We about to take them all out. Ball out. Ball out. Me and my hitters
Boss
go all out.
Cowboy Sports.
Ball out.
We're in the building. Get in here quickly. Like, share, subscribe, comment, turn on your bell notifications icon. So we have one of our special friends, Charlie, in the building. Me and Boss Cowboy are got a lot of content for you today. Dak Prescott, linebackers, who should start. Also, Boss Cowboy wants to talk about, should we run the ball?
Oh man, you gonna give it away. But let's introduce Charlie. Charlie, say good hello to the people. They can see.
Hello, people. I'm so happy to be here.
So Charlie is actually a professional journalist. So we already have some of the best of the best of the best in the Metroplex that's able to come in and say hello. And we go talk obviously about the Dallas Cowboys. Now, you said Charlie asked some questions. So we go start with your questions.
Okay,
We go get
I'm
that out the
ready.
way before we start the show. So what you got for us?
Should me? Oh, my questions?
Your questions.
My questions. Okay, it's my first time here, and actually it's the first time I can introduce myself with these two amazing guys. So my first question is why the motivation of doing this, just the two of you alone?
She said, why the location? First of all, I would say knockouts. I do want to talk about that too. With knockouts, the fact that the OC and I, we play Division I football. And I keep saying knockouts, it's walk-ons, forgive me. So walk-ons, when you're a walk-on, you're a special type of person. People get walk-ons messed up. So walk-ons are people that truly love all sports. So if you're a walk-on in any sport, you basically doing it at one point with major costs. And you doing it out of pure love. You usually got to figure out how you go pay for school. You usually got to figure out how you go even travel. You got to figure out sometimes how to purchase your own gear. So walk-ons are the true lovers of all sports. So to partner or to have a location that represents that is ideal for our sports. So it's not even just football. It's the idea of when you're a walk-on, what they're saying, without even knowing the owners of this location, is that you're driven. I want to get your thoughts on that, OC.
Yeah, so I think Charlie asked about our motivation to do this and why we do what we do. And so I want to answer that. because we are passionate about football, man. We love football. We love the Dallas Cowboys, and we love you guys. And so you guys are our motivation. So every comment, every like, every fight on Twitter, every feedback that you guys have for us, man, that's what drives us and gives us a motivation, man, to try to bring you the latest and greatest content out there, whether we teaching a game or whether we're breaking down what we saw in the game or just interviewing people. So I think the word of the day is passion. And so we passionate about what we do. We love what we do or we wouldn't do it. Trust me, we could do a lot of other things, but we love what we do. And so we come every week and we try to bring it, and we go bring it to you guys. So that's why we do what we do.
Yeah, Charlie, so
I think one time you put your step in a football field, then you're not able to leave. Yeah, so we are trying to spend the closest we can to football. So I think that's why we are here right now.
yeah, and see, Charlie, she does all sports. She does international sports as well. So it's just a beautiful timing, because y'all stay with us, because we're gonna have a lot of more stuff coming with obviously the walk-ons, because this is bigger than what it seems. I really want y'all to understand that this is bigger than what it seems. When you look at the people that's connected to walk-ons, it's epic. So this is just the beginning, and obviously we're gonna want y'all to come out. We're gonna want y'all to really support this location in Dallas. This is gonna be one of the lunch points to where people go be able to meet and greet with Boss Cowboy Sports and everybody, with Charlie and Law Nation and Big Game James when those guys come in town. This is gonna be one of the center points to where it's about supporting a great location. And I'm gonna tell you, ooh, man, that food, oh no, it is special. So yeah, so obviously it's a real big deal to actually having opportunity to, work with walk-ons. What's your thoughts, OC?
Yeah, man. So look, we're grateful to be in the building, and as we get you guys' support, we definitely want you guys to come out to the next live event. We'll invite you guys out. I want you guys to come shake our hands. I know some of you guys are waiting on the Patreon. That'll be live in the next couple days or so. You guys can support, come out and meet Charlie, come out and meet some of the BCS family, and come have some good food. Let's talk some football. Let's chop it up. Let's have a good time. But listen, we want to get into a little bit of content today.
Definitely. Because I know that inquiring minds want to know, Boss Cowboy. And we starting with you. And also, I'm going to give you a little bit more background on Charlie. Charlie actually
plays professional female football, and not football with a soccer ball. Now, she's from Spain, so she started off playing soccer. And then she ended up in another country, and I'll let her tell her own story, playing some professional tackle football. So, Charlie, what position did you play?
I'm a wide receiver because I was a goalkeeper. So obviously the first time I did the tryouts in Mexico, because I used to live in Mexico, they told me, okay, you're going to be a wide receiver. And I didn't have any idea of what was that position. So I go to my home like, okay, what is that? And open my computer and, wide receiver. And then I see, oh, I know why. Yeah. And actually, I have to confess something. I didn't know anything about football, and when I started looking for wide receiver things, the first one, it was Def Bryant.
Oh,
okay.
Yes.
That's a good one to learn from.
Yeah, so my coach told me, okay, it's better if you want to learn about football, you're still looking football. So they told me, pick one team. But I don't know anything. I don't care. Just pick one team because you can start learning things. So I was like, I remember that black guy with the 88 and the star on the helmet. Like, okay, that is going to be my team. So
awesome.
Dez got it in the game. See, listen, man, Dez, you always working. And I see my boy Law in the building. Law put the fire emojis. What's up, Law? We always happy to see you. So real quick. So, I got these. I got them ready. I might pull them out. But now, I mean, football is an international sport now.
Yep.
It's an international sport, and I love how it's growing. I wanted you to kind of talk about that a little bit, and then we go get into this Dallas Cowboys stuff. What you got on that, OC?
Yeah, so I mean, when you talk about football being a sport, right? And I'm using Charlie as an example. She came from Spain to Mexico, right, to play professional football, to have a chance to actually play tackle football. So the love of the game of football is worldwide. And, you know, even more important than that, the love of the Dallas Cowboys and content related to the Dallas Cowboys is international, and it bridges the gaps across international waters from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean. You know, tons of football fans that love the Dallas Cowboys and tune in. You know, we even have, you know, Joe from Italy. You know, he always tunes in and he stays up late at night to watch our shows.
Man.
So 4 o'clock in the morning. Joe's in the chat. You know, he lives in Italy. So, yeah, we appreciate the fans. We appreciate the love, man. Final word, Boss Cowboy Sports, man. Law Nation, Big Game James, man. We got a lot coming for you. And listen, man, we want you guys to stay tuned. But Boss Cowboy, I got to stop just belaboring the time. All right?
Let's go.
I got to get into your theory on why we must run the ball.
Oh, man, see, it's two things. First of all, it's because of the real concerns on Dak. I'm going to be all the way honest with you. It's because I think it's just right. So when you think about, you remember when Zeke was holding out. What did we do, OC, to give him time to get in shape and to get in gear? We put it on Dak. So isn't it just common sense? Because this is my announcement. I'm dead serious about this. Run the damn ball. And I think it's for the whole season, too. Not even for the first 3 games. Why your guy is tough as nails, but coming back off an injury, and now it's a shoulder, and now it's this, now it's that. You got to get it to the other guy that's good, too. Because both of them are so good that you can lean on one and let the other get his mojo back. We already did that. Let's just flip it. That's why I'm saying, and I'm all the way behind the campaign, and I'm not turning it. In 2021, run the ball.
Wow. So your contention, Boss Cowboy, is that you feel and sense that Dak is not 100%. And so because Dak is not 100% physically from all of the trauma he has with his shoulder, with the ankle, that we need to run the football in order to buy Dak Prescott some time to cultivate and get his feet all the way underneath him so that he's not in a pressure cooker, even with the new contract. He's not in a pressure cooker to come out and throw for 350 yards a game. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying. And I think everybody should be saying that. We should be saying it super loud right now. See, it's exactly what makes the most sense. It's at this point, I'm not going to be the person that drink Kool-Aid. Everybody know I only drink measured Kool-Aid. Like, this is measured lemonade. It has to be measured or I don't drink it, period. And the right thing to do because think about it. Charlie, let's think about it, okay? I'm going to just be honest. Charlie, do you really feel comfortable, and do you feel comfortable, OC, with a $40 million asset literally going out to Tampa with very little training camp? Come on now.
Okay. I'm a little scared, but
Yeah.
I think, and you're going to kill me, but I think he's kind of ready.
Yeah.
He's ready, but it takes time, and
Yeah.
I think it's not just physical. It takes time here because that injury was super bad.
Right.
So I think we have to be a little bit patient.
Yeah.
I know it's not the right moment, but
Right.
we have to be patient. And I think if you take out Dak right now, he's going to, mentally. So I think in every moment he's going to came back, like our Dak, the one
Right.
we're used to it. And I think he's going to do great this season. So a little bit of patience.
Yeah, patience. What's your I'm so sick.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think Dak is the moral, emotional leader of this football team. So his presence and performance is key. I think that you talked about measuring the Kool-Aid. I think that initially we need to measure the play calls.
Ooh, whoa!
Measure the play calls.
Oh man, listen.
Because what you have is a healthy offensive line that has been as healthy as it's been in the last couple years. So agree, we do need to lean on that offensive line, and we need to work Dak's passes off of the play action. Meaning that we don't leave him in 9 or 7-step drops where he's a sitting duck or he can get smashed if somebody misses a block. No, we want to roll Dak out. This is called moving the pocket. We want to move the pocket left and right so that Dak can get clear vision, so that he has the ability to throw the ball away and not take the big shot early. And that's how you work the underneath routes and get your CeeDee Lambs, your Amari Coopers, and over the top get your Gallups involved in this offense and still keep everybody happy.
Man, the OC show can preach. Man, that boy can preach. Ooh, that boy is a preacher.
Hey, and they showing you a lot of love, man. Jerez Allen said, real life, I watch Law in Baltimore than I watch TV for real. Thank you. And then somebody said, Lauren E said, preach, OC. We gonna still get y'all on the show. We gonna always find a way to get y'all on the show. Some kind of way. Listen, if we gotta do it generic, we go do it. Listen, though, but I gotta put on these for that, man, because that was clear vision. So what that's saying, I mean, do you think Kellen Moore has what it takes to run, honestly, a vanilla offense?
Kellen Moore is too creative to run a vanilla offense.
Oh, man.
So he's not going to run a vanilla offense. What Kellen Moore is going to do is he's going to have jet sweeps mixed in. He's going to have direct dives and ISOs and outside zones mixed into the offense. And I believe that he should, okay? Now listen, hear me out.
All right.
I believe that he should, because when you face a championship defense, and so this is what you face in the first week. You're not facing, no offense, a bottom dweller in the NFL.
Right.
You're facing the Super Bowl champs, right? And everybody wants to beat the Cowboys.
Everybody.
This is known thought. Everybody wants to beat the Cowboys.
Right.
So with that said, you have to be really smart and precise on how you attack this defense. And now I'm getting into a video that you gotta join the Patreon to get this video, because I'm gonna drop the breakdown on how we beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But I'm gonna give you one thing now. You have to control the pass rush. One way that you control the pass rush is by effectively running the ball straight out of defense. You got 2 all-world linebackers, Devin White, Shaq Barrett, right? You got guys that can run and cover. So you got to be smart with the play calls, play action passes, pick your spots, and that's how you beat the Bucs. And that's how you also, to your point, Boss Cowboy, and also I think to Charlie's point, is protect Dak Prescott. Charlie, what do you think about that?
Hold on real quick, Charlie. Can you read that bottom comment for the OC? Yeah.
From Lauren?
Yeah, from the very last one. They asked him a question.
Okay, OC. As an offensive coordinator, what is your honest opinion on Kellen's play calling?
On Kellen Moore's play calling.
I think that Kellen Moore has showed maturity as this past season went on. I think that adversity is the best teacher for a young offensive play caller. And I think the adversity of having third and fourth team offensive line for the Cowboys with all the injuries helped him in his development to mix up the offense and be better at calling a short passing game. I still think that Kellen Moore needs to be slightly more committed to the run game and force the run game in certain situations, because it sets up the play action better. I think overall, I'm giving Kellen Moore right now a B. Giving him a B right now. And that's how I feel about him at this point. This season, though, this season will tell a lot about his development.
Yeah, because I'm starting to get nervous about Kellen. I've always rocked with Kellen. You know that. Everybody know that. OC know that. Charlie, you gonna know that. I've been watching preseason. And this is the thing that I've been noticing about preseason, y'all. Y'all know when I do this. Y'all know what it means. I'm seeing it clear. So, Charlie, this is my first time meeting you. So when I put on shades, I'm seeing this clear. Kellen has been calling plays as if all the quarterbacks are Dak. That makes me nervous, bro. Because I want to see in a play caller somebody that can adapt his offense to the talent. not be one-dimensional. And if you're one-dimensional with our current quarterbacks, why would I have faith that you're going to be able to run an offense that's going to be protecting Dak as yet being effective with Zeke? I want to put that on you and Charlie. What y'all got on that?
Charlie, go ahead. I'll let you go first on that one, and then I'll pick it back on you, Charlie.
Okay. I'm from Spain, so I have problems with English. The last thing you did, you were talking about the defense.
Right.
Right? Okay, yeah, because I don't think all the issues, I was talking before with you, with Charles, and my question was like, why we always have such a bad start of the season. And right now, all the people is like, oh, it's because of Dak, it's because of Dak. But I don't think that's true. There's a lot of issues, like, it's not on Dak,
right.
you know? And one of that kind of issues is the defense. So
say it, Charlie.
Say it.
Say it. Say it.
Say it.
Say it. We tell the truth here, Charlie. Say what you want to
say.
say.
The truth.
So maybe I'm kind of a lover of Dak, but I think there's a lot of things and a lot of plays that,
like what?
She said defense, and she was clear. I heard it.
Be more specific. What do you
dig a
mean?
deep?
What do you mean? I'm not digging deep. I'm just trying to get more understanding.
I got you.
I mean, it's not all about the offense or Dak, always the same, you know. There's last season a lot of games was like all the same plays, and the ball always on Zeke and always on Dak, and there's a lot of things I would do different. I mean, it's just my opinion, but
no.
You were talking about
Kellen Moore.
Yeah. So what was your question with him?
Well, I was thinking, like, do you feel confident, Kellen Moore, from what you've been seeing? Like, from preseason or even last year, you can, whatever gumbo you want. I'm just throwing it back to you because I really want somebody to build confidence in me, but I don't have it right now.
On that one, I'm going to be with you. I'm not feeling a lot of confidence in general with the defense, but yeah.
Okay.
I agree with you.
Okay, guys, let me be the voice of reason.
Please do, OC, help us.
Let me be the voice of reason.
Thank you.
This is the preseason. RELAX. In the words of the great Aaron Rodgers, relax.
Thank you, man.
This is the preseason.
Yeah.
And the reason why Kellen Moore has to call the game as if Dak is in the game, because that's the only way he can determine if the backup quarterbacks have the same type of capability. Also, this is not game planning time. This is seeing scenarios and seeing what your players will do and how they perform in certain scenarios. And can they win one-on-one? Can they run certain routes? Right? So this is what we're trying to do. Right? This is what we're trying to do. So I think that relax.
Okay.
Don't overreact.
Thank you, brother, because I really needed that. I still don't feel you, but good explanation. I'll say this, though, just to pivot real quick. Cooper Rush is now running with the ones. Okay? So I was actually bothered from watching the preseason game. I'm not going to lie to you, OC, in Charlotte. I'm not going to lie to you. I was bothered. I was bothered because when have you ever seen a head coach, Charlie? Now, Charlie's international sports player. When have you ever seen a head coach so personalized with a third string person? It to me, if you're gonna do that, I would want to see you do that with all your quarterbacks. It sent the wrong message to me. Now I'm happy now that Cooper Rush basically won the crowd and forced them to give him fair reps, but that should have been the case. And if anybody know, I did a video about that 4 weeks ago, remember? And I said what was going to happen with Cooper Rush. I said he's gritty. He's a fighter. He's a low-key Dak. He should have been had reps with the ones to give us a fair view of what he could do. But now we going into the last game, and we still don't know because I don't even think it was managed well. I wanted to get y'all thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Cooper Rush is a gritty guy, right? I think that ultimately he's a guy that really, really, really wants to make the team and make plays. I think there are deficiencies in Cooper Rush's game. If you ask my opinion, we should have went out and signed a free agent quarterback to solidify the backup quarterbacks, to be honest. But because Dallas, unfortunately, in some times can have friendships and kinships weigh a little bit too heavy, and that's what you just referred to, Boss Cowboy.
Yeah.
You just talked about Ben DiNucci, and you talked about Mike McCarthy's love for Ben DiNucci, who he drafted last year.
Jesus.
You know, and look, hey, here's the deal. No offense to Ben DiNucci. Ben DiNucci is scrappy.
Yeah, he
also,
is. Yeah, he
Ben
is.
DiNucci has tried to make plays in bad situations. He's tried to come up with something out of nothing in certain situations. So I like Ben. I'm not offended with Ben, but I think it's better.
Yeah.
I like Ben, but it's better. So I think
It is
we
better.
need to get better. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I can like you, but not hire you. Like
And he's been playing better.
Right, he has. Yes.
Because we can say better, but is that...
From what? From what level, right?
Man.
If you threw picks, mishandled snaps, went 1 out of 13 in completion rates, and we say you're playing better, what does that mean? So now you're completing 5 out of 13 passes, you threw 1 pick instead of 3. Is that the standard that we need to have in a backup quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys? And I say no. I say no. I like Ben, though, but we need better. Like Ben, but we need better. Charlie, please help me. Talk me off a cliff, Charlie. Am I wrong about that, Charlie? Help me out.
That was exactly what I was thinking when I told you that the defense issues. Yeah. Yeah, we need to improve that part because I think we have super good hands in the offense, but we need a little
And Ben is your backup quarterback, by the way. He's your third string quarterback.
Oh yeah. I was.
Yeah, you inversed it. I know where you were going. Go ahead.
Yeah, but we need better hands and better improvement on the backfield, the defense.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion.
Okay. So you just flipped it talking about the defensive backs. So you don't feel comfortable with some of the defensive backs that we have back there. Okay, so we just drafted Kelvin Joseph. What about the secondary that scares you? Because I want to get your feedback on that. What about that scares you?
Oh, okay, wait.
Because you said the defensive backfield. Are you talking about the defensive backs?
Yeah.
Okay, what about them that you don't like?
I kind of miss John Lee.
Yes. Sean Lee? Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You miss Sean Lee?
Hey, I don't want to start that war. I want to take this comment real quick because that's a good. We could go
that's
down
a good
that
comment.
lane.
That's a good comment.
We could go down that lane, but I want to take this real quick.
Like, oh man,
somebody
I really
said somebody taking a shot at the social media people.
Uh-huh.
Somebody said everybody needs to tune in to Dallas on TV. Social media is all coming from their heads when Sports Channel have experts. What's your thoughts on that, OC?
Well, my
basically said you're not an expert and that they're experts and they shouldn't. He's on here saying listening to us but saying don't trust us. What you got to say about that?
Well, listen, guys. I mean, experts is what? How do you define an expert?
You gonna turn it on them.
Answer that question, right? How do you define an expert? Is an expert, and no offense to Charlie, because Charlie's a trained journalist. Is it a trained journalist? Is it a person that's played football? Is it a person that's coached football? Is it a person that knows and understands football? What is your criteria for saying expert? And so I guess if you explain that, I could be more educated to have a proper response. And here's the deal, and I'm not one to puff out my chest on you.
Puff it out.
But let me just say a couple things. I've coached and been around the game of football since I was 13. I played collegiate football, started 50 games, played professionally as well. As coached football after that.
Hold on. He say people that have played the game.
Well, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, then you're listening to two experts. You see that ring? That's the ring. That's a championship ring. That's a championship ring. So collectively, and I'm not hating on anybody, right? because outside of guys that have been in the league for 10 years, 15 years, me and Boss Cowboy, if we just talking about me and Boss Cowboy, and even Charlie's played professional female football.
Yeah.
So she's a professional player from a female perspective, but we've played game after game after game after game and coached in game after game after game. So, I think that you want to measure what we say as it relates to the result and as it relates to facts, right? And then you can make the determination about who you think is expert, and that's fine. But thank you for listening.
He just gave us a chance to basically give our wrestling, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Because
Thank
some
you.
people don't know that we actually played, Most people don't know that, because a lot of people that might be on social media might not have ever played. I'm not going to knock them either.
Yeah, I'm not.
To me, it's about how committed are you to learning the game, and then do you have a lack of ego where you communicate what you know?
Right.
Not what you think.
Right.
Because once you know, you cannot unknow.
Right.
So I like to listen to people that know, regardless of their background.
Right.
So it's about, do you trust yourself to be able to know when people are telling you the truth?
Right.
And if their only criteria is just because they work for a television station, then you are actually putting yourself in a place to be deceived.
Correct.
Because I'm going to tell you straight up, and anybody that's listening to this, we don't have quotas here. We don't have quotas. We don't have to hit a certain type of threshold of clicks. We just want to tell you what we believe is going to help the Dallas Cowboys win 6. That's our criteria. So if you ever notice people that solely listen to the media, they're always angry because the media a lot of times create a bad guy.
Right.
And currently, that perfectly segues to this.
Uh-oh. Starting linebackers. So Charlie brings up the retired Sean Lee. Now, Charlie, I like Sean Lee, Charlie, I like Sean Lee. Think he was a great leader. He's so cerebral, which means he's so smart. He was such a smart player, such a smart football player. I just think that Sean Lee, and this is why he retired, he got to the point that his body couldn't do what his mind was saying, right?
Yeah.
Too many injuries.
I don't know a lot of things about defense, but I know when the defense was playing, I feel comfortable when John Lee was there.
Yeah. Right.
I'm safe. I feel comfortable, and the way football is not about body. It's about mind. You have to play with your mind and your eyes before you play with your body. So that's the feeling I had with John Lee. He was like a, super mastermind. I
agree.
In order to be a linebacker, you have to be like a reader. You have to read everything. So that's the thing I miss the most in the linebackers right now.
So let's talk about that. Because right now we got LVE, contract year, was injured a lot, but he ain't missed a practice now. Because we got Micah Parsons.
Right.
Who the defense is being built around, by the way.
No doubt.
So he's a starter. Okay. Now you have our buddy Jalen, right? He's out there trying to do what he can do. Okay.
Wait. I didn't like how you said that, but continue.
I'm saying what Charlie said, that linebackers have to play with their eyes, right? And they got to play with their eyes, and it's tied to their body. Well, that's the same thing that we do when we analyze people and analyze the game. I see it, Boss Cowboy, with my eyes, and I never lie about what my eyes see. So if you don't want to know, don't ask me. Okay. Because I'm going to tell you what my eyes see. Now we also have newly drafted Jabril Cox, Keanu Neal, right?
So who the starting linebacker? Stop teasing.
Okay, fine. You don't have to just snatch it out of me.
Hold on, man.
Did y'all
notice how this dude just tease the whole world. Who are the starting linebackers? Because I want to answer this question.
Who are or who should be? That's what okay.
I got it.
Who are or who should
you're not
be?
going to answer.
No, I'm going to answer the question.
No, I'm going to answer because you're not answering. You start to get on my nerves. So I'm going to tell you, the starting linebackers are almost all of them, man. Because so many people are looking for controversy. That's what's going on. People looking for tea leaves. They looking for who went out there first, who went out there second, who got the most snaps. I want everybody to know, I'm going to tell y'all because I put on my glasses to say this.
Neil Cox LVE, there you go.
They start depending on the package. It's no controversy. Some packages fit Neil better than LVE. Some packages fit Micah better than Jalen. Some packages fit Jalen better than Neil. Right? OC don't believe it. I got to show your face on that, man, because I didn't even know you was on this. I didn't even know you was on this rope that you're on, but I'm telling you.
I mean, listen, man. Listen. Okay,
I'm listening.
Let me calm you down. Let me calm everybody
Okay, calm me down.
Neil is a hard-hitting linebacker.
Yes.
He's good in space.
Okay.
He can cover. And he's shown so far.
Hold on now, because there was some issues with him in the early parts of training camp.
Yeah, early. The key word.
Okay, so when did he turn the corner? That's what I want to know.
Flip the page, man. Flip the page.
I'm trying. I'm trying to see when he did.
So I'm saying that athletically in your base package, 4-3-3-4, however you want to put it, 5-2. Say whatever you want.
Gotcha.
Right? That he's a starter. Micah Parsons is an absolute starter. Okay? Mike, Sam, Ham, Will, Dill, Pill. He's the starter. Okay? Let's just cut through the malarkey. Okay? And then also look, just okay. Here it is right now. And based upon his health and his ability to run left and right now, LVE is the starter. Okay?
Wait.
No. Stay with me.
You just left me.
Stay with me. Because right now, in space, God bless, okay? The change of direction, the explosiveness, the coverage downfield, right now Jalen can be exposed, okay? Just honestly, okay? He can be exposed. And I like Jalen. Nothing against Jalen, all respect to Jalen. But right now, any pass pro situation, or situation. See, it turned into a situation, Boss Cowboy. That's a situation, Charlie, that got out of control. It's not a situation. It's going to be a situation. 3rd and long. Okay, Gronkowski versus Jalen going up the seam. Ooh. Touchdown. So look, we gotta do. So even Charlie said, ugh.
I know she said, ugh. Man, you will see. Y'all want to see how we fight face to face.
Yeah.
See, listen, man. Listen, where you get this coverage thing? First of all, I want to acknowledge my boy Rome in the building, Cowboys fan talk.
What's up, Rome?
No, Mike can fit every package. I stand corrected. I did get over my skis a little bit. I jumped out there a little bit.
You did.
Micah does fit every package. He right. And that happens. You sometimes get over your skis, so I can kind of flip back on that.
I forgive you, bro.
Thank you.
I forgive you.
But you tripping, bro.
Tripping?
Because Grunk is going to kill every linebacker. Stop it. How you going to single out Jalen for everybody's going to get killed? And you going to single out Jalen. That is like low-key evil what you just did.
If you think Gronk is going to kill everybody, then you go with the player.
He going to kill all our linebackers. You stop it right now. Stop.
No. You go with the player that has the best probability of actually covering this boy. Okay? That's what you do. So don't give me that bull crap about, you're picking on my friend. You're picking on my friend. I don't want to hear that.
Hold on real quick, man. Hold on, man. They ride with you. My boy Rome say, Cowboys fat, OC in his bag. Ooh.
Hey, man.
Man ain't got no bag, man. This is not a bag. Charlie, what you, I can
the
tell you
truth
itching.
will set you free.
What you got, Charlie? Come on down.
This is so funny. I was completely agree with you until you say the name Gronkowski. Then it's like, ugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I respect your opinion, and it's
Who's
good.
gonna cover Gronkowski?
Yes.
Who you gonna put on Gronkowski? What's your best bet, Charlie? Out of the linebackers we have, what's your best bet? Is it Jalen?
No.
Okay, so let's go down. Let's process of elimination. Okay.
I don't think right now we have a linebacker who can, beat Gronkowski. Not right now.
Okay, Gronkowski is a Hall of Famer, bro. I mean,
so why did you even say that?
Because
that's why I say you being evil.
I'm not
Jalen,
being
man.
evil, but I would put Micah Parsons on him. Because Micah Parsons runs a 4.3, he's 6'3", he's a young physical athlete, so at least foot for foot, step for step, he can stay with the Gronkowski.
I had no idea you was on this train, bro. I had no idea.
Knock me off the track, bro. Talk me off the ledge. Talk to me.
Because listen, Micah is better than most linebackers right now.
True.
So to compare Micah to Jalen as if you're not Micah, you are falling off a cliff, is just disingenuous, and you know this. The real question is this. With the controversy that's going on with linebacker, is there really a controversy? And I say it's not. I think this is television. I think this is clickbait. That's as honest guy what I feel. I feel like we have created another villain, just like we did with Tank and Zeke last year, because Tank was the villain for about the first 6 games. Then he turned up, and then what happened? They went quiet.
He's gonna be a villain this 6 games if he don't come back from that back injury and get some sacks.
And that's
he's
exactly
gonna be a
yes,
villain
we both
again.
know that's gonna happen.
He's gonna be a villain again.
And I agree. Zeke was the villain until he lost 10 pounds. Now everybody loves Zeke. Dak was the villain. Remember, they were saying he couldn't throw deep, right? And that was a lie, right? Cooper was the villain. Oh. Yes, Charlie.
Wait.
Yes.
What?
Yes, Charlie.
No.
Yes, true story. Charlie is like, did people really say that? Yes.
Yes, they did, Charlie.
No, I don't agree
Facts.
with that. No.
Yeah.
No.
But they were saying that because they manufacture drama in Dallas. And that's what I'm saying is really happening with linebacker. It's an organized campaign to get clicks off of Jalen. It really is. I'm not saying he playing great. I'm also not saying, I'm surely saying he is not even close to as bad to what people are saying.
No, I'm not saying Jalen's bad. I'm saying Jalen is physically compromised.
Oh man, I would tell stop this, man. I'm
not saying Jalen's bad, but I'm being honest. I was live at practices, and so now nobody can talk me off of this because I was live. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I don't care what nobody say, man. When you're not 100%, you're just not 100%. Does he have contributions to the team? Yes. Is he gonna play? Yes. Okay, let me speed fast so you don't think I'm hating.
No,
I'm not
I
hating.
gotta fight you right now. Can I fight you right now? I gotta
fight
you right now. See, because I heard somebody called me, dude named Steve. He said, boss, Jalen doesn't have lateral movement. See, this is my issue with these new analysis. Where was this analysis when he made the Pro Bowl? And that was 2 years ago when he made the Pro Bowl. Where was this analysis when he got paid?
I'm going to tell you why.
No, because if people saying he lost it, well, he should have lost it when it was closer to when he had his surgery. Because don't you heal as time goes on? This is, to me, more manufactured because he's never been a cover person. He's never been somebody that you trust to cover. And I'm going to say this frankly, any linebacker, we used to have a term for it. This is what we used to call it, y'all. Listen, I'm going to tell you. We used to call it athletes on stiffs. That was the term when we found a matchup where it was a receiver that was facing any linebacker. It was to automatically attack it because that was an athlete on a stiff. You're not going to see major lateral movement. You're not going to see the quick twitch. You're not going to see the hips out of linebacker, out of any of them, including Micah. So you going to tell me Parsons can cover? Is that what you gonna tell me? Is that you would trust him if he had to line up in the slot? OC, don't do that to yourself.
No, because you are twisting and manipulating the conversation.
Okay.
Right? As you masterfully do, by the way.
Oh, no.
You masterfully do this, by the way. You are twisting this conversation into a coverage conversation, and it was never a coverage conversation.
That was a coverage conversation.
Okay, listen, we talked about Gronkowski, but we also talked about...
But was it a coverage conversation?
I brought up Gronkowski, but it is not only a coverage conversation.
But see, you said it wasn't a coverage.
It's not only a coverage conversation.
Y'all heard him? Did you hear him? See, he done switched it.
Okay, so listen. Listen.
All right,
How
we listen.
about we change the subject?
No, Charlie, we don't change the subject.
We fighting this
fight
one
it out.
out.
We fight to the death.
Fighting this one out, man. I'm sick of this.
All right, so look, real quick. All right. Listen, Jalen is a good football player. He's made a lot of tackles a couple years ago, but also that he was at his best when LVE was playing well. He was at his best when he had cleanup duty, right? He had cleanup duty. Basically, plays get flushed certain ways, and he's running for cleanup laterally to the outside, and he made a whole bunch of tackles because he's a fast guy. So lateral movement and speed, foot speed, no, Jalen is fast. Jalen can run. Jalen is a good athlete. I'm not saying nothing about that, but I'm saying I'm seeing a trend that looks like his leg is causing him to labor a little bit, and it could.
But that's been the case. That's been the case. I noticed it 2 years ago.
I didn't see it this pronounced.
No. See, because I don't wait on people to pronounce it. I was out there with Ronnie Braxton.
Well, I didn't see him work out in person
until
I
was at the training camps 2 years ago. He was limping 2 years ago when he made the Pro Bowl. That's what I'm saying. He's no different. This is not new. You know, and I think, honestly, it was the front that helped LVE and Jalen, not LVE. You know what I'm saying? I think it was that front. And that's why, to me, that front is pivotal. I honestly feel like even Ray Lewis would have sucked last year, man.
Ray would have sucked? I don't know. Maybe so, bro. Well, probably so, because the defensive tackles was being pushed back 5 yards off the ball.
Right.
So it's very hard to make tackles if the defensive line butt is hitting you in the face, and you can't get off and try to make a tackle. You get pushed back, his butt hitting you in the face. You're like,
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Yeah,
exactly.
I get it.
Yeah, man. So Charlie, that's why we have to fight that out. See, when we fight for the truth. We don't fight to be right. You know what I mean? It's times to where I got to pivot based on what he convinced me of. I just made him pivot this time because he had to take that L, you know?
And I think that's what both of you make you experts.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie,
that's
so
the
sweet.
point. Yeah, to seek for the truth and fight and share your opinion and stick with that until the end. So
yeah.
I think
we don't stick with pins to the end. I swear we don't. And special shout out to my boy Big Game James.
Big Game.
I just was thinking about this the other day, and I want to tweet this. I'm gonna maybe tweet this in the morning, but I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong because I admit it fast. That's what make me never wrong. If you know what I mean, you never wrong if people can convince you that you're wrong, because then you end up being right. You know what I mean? Because you able to change. So my boy Big, he gave me a shout out on Twitter on Curse, because I was always talking about Curse as a run stopper, and we did that video 4 months ago. Nobody was talking about that.
Yep.
Then Kavanaugh came out and Big tagged me. He was like, "Boss been on that." Is that he's an asset as a run stopper. So I want to kind of go around, especially giving special shout outs to my boy Big. This supposed to be the final word tonight, but we needed to test at this location before we really start pushing the capability. So you're going to see the other guys, for everybody that's following Boss Cowboy Sports right now. You're going to see Law. You're going to see Big. You're going to see the others. You're likely getting ready to see more Charlie.
Yep.
For sure. Yeah, because we go send y'all some more stuff on Charlie. But
y'all like Charlie? Put it in the chat.
Yeah,
put Charlie. Put hashtag Charlie. If you like Charlie, you want some more Charlie, we want to hear from you, because we do what you say at the end of the day. So if you like Charlie, you want us to bring Charlie back, put hashtag Charlie. We'll show it to Charlie. We'll see what y'all thinking.
And we got a lot of people on the stream real quick, so we just kind of want to highlight where we are. Yeah, at walk-ons, it's a cool location. So we got little cameras around the location where we able to kind of people can say hi to you and stuff. But yeah, y'all definitely gotta come. I'm gonna rewind this one real quick because it actually not allowed cameras. Y'all know I made that up real quick. But we gotta go show you. But now it's a real nice location. Like we could have even opened it up even more to where we can show the outside and all that kind of stuff. But this is a fire location, and I'm telling you, there's a possibility that you might even see possible, and this is true, some of your biggest stars might walk through one day, and I'm dead serious about that. You never know. So we're gonna be building with walk-ons. You're gonna see a lot of stuff coming, and we really gonna want to open this up to where we seeing y'all.
Yes.
And then where we having live events with y'all, and this is going to be something that's continuing. We're built to do that now. That happened because of the generous donations of the super chats and all that kind of stuff, because this is a true story. Sitting right here, they would just walk in. I'm telling you right now, you never know. Dallas is a very special place. We're in a prime location. Trust me, this is the place to be. You have any final words on that, OC?
No, listen, we want you to come out and support us because we want to meet you. And so we'll do more stuff like this. And then also just understand that, hey, the more you support us and you come out with a live events, the more live events we can do. So we want to come out, meet you, shake hands, and who knows, we may even put you in the show. We may put you live on the show. If you got some opinions, you got some thoughts, we want to see you out here. Come out here and meet us, hang out with us. Great food. Great game atmosphere, great bar. Come hang out with us, and we'll see you guys soon.
Oh, man. Can you say that one more time? Because I'm pretty sure that audio was off. One more time, bro.
No. I was just saying, hey, come hang out with us. Great games, great atmosphere, tons of TVs, good bar area. And your support allows us to do this more and more. And we want to meet you. We want to hug you. We want to shake hands. We want to dap you up, whatever it is. But come out, support us. Make plans when we drop announcements on social media. Just like, share, subscribe, and follow. And then give us feedback back and let us know what you're thinking and what you want. And hey, man, we're going to make it happen. So we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah, we got to end this with Charlie, too. That's just right.
Wait, this is a goodbye?
Yeah, we said goodbye.
We said goodbye.
Hard Knocks for the stop. They gonna say goodbye to us. They gonna kick us out for about 5 minutes. As soon as Hard Knocks, trust me, these Cowboy fans for the lead this show. Hard Knocks starting right now.
We need to talk.
Go ahead. No, we not leaving, but we said goodbye to the stream.
Oh, well, it's been super nice to be in here, and I hope I can be here a lot of more times, and we can talk about more things.
No, you will. And say, and let everybody, if you love Charlie, y'all put hashtag love Charlie, and also show some love for walk-ons and for the spirit of walk-ons. Put that hashtag in the chat box. Show walk-ons that y'all like them and that y'all want to see more of it. And they're gonna make it happen. And y'all stay with us, but we're gonna have to do this together. The whole goal is for all of us to build together. If y'all don't show up and come out and we start seeing y'all face to face, we not gonna be able to do a lot of venues like this, because this is prime real estate, y'all. So we really need y'all support to kind of make it worth it for everybody. So y'all stay up, and y'all know what it is. We go always stay loyal, never devoted. That's what we always do and go always do.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters. Boss Cowboy Sports.
Shout out Sean.